Hello, you might think of me as a happy-go-lucky, cheery kind of chap, but today I'm going to have a moan. Well, perhaps I should just say moan more than I normally do. It seems like the kind of right grisly day for doing that. This year has not gone to plan so far. It was my birthday last week, and I know you won't believe it because of my youthful looks, but I turned 45. I'm definitely no longer a spring chicken, and I'm feeling it. You might not think I look any different because I always wear safety glasses in the workshop, but these aren't safety glasses. These are the real thing. These are varifocals because it turns out I needed an adjustment for close work and far away. I hate getting anything medical done. In fact, I just hate being touched really by people I don't know. I even avoid getting my hair cut. Best just to hide it under a bobble hat. So I'd been putting off getting them tested, and in fact I'd not had them done since I was a kid. Yes, I know, very naughty, and I did get a few talkings to. At the end of last year, my eyes were starting to get tired when I was watching TV and working on the computer. First, I tried to ignore it. Then I tried to improve the situation by putting on more lights. In the end, I had to give in and actually get them tested. Don't be like me. If there's a problem, get it looked at by a professional. These are all very new to me, so I'm still figuring them out, and this is actually the first time I've worn them in the workshop. They're taking some getting used to, and they bring up problems I hadn't thought of, like what to do about PPE. I've got myself some 3M glasses that are designed to go over these ones, so I'll see how to get on with them, but I don't know how they're going to interact with the other bits of PPE like respirators and ear defenders. If you wear glasses in the workshop and have a good solution, do let me know. So I'm taking it a bit easy in the workshop this week because of the new glasses, but also because I had a little accident. If you saw my video last week, I was doing my stairs, and while doing it, I had a little accident. I fell on them and I hurt my foot. You'll be disappointed to know I didn't catch the incident on camera, so you can't laugh at my stupidity. But it hurt, and I decided to take a couple of days off and rest it, and then I got on and finished the project. So this week I'm trying to take it a little easy. I was not wearing safety shoes at the time, and that was possibly a mistake. I've always worn steel-toe cap boots while woodworking, and the best ones I've ever had are some Blundstone ones I got from Screwfix years ago. I wore them almost daily for 8 years. They're expensive, or so I thought at the time, about 80 quid, but actually for that many years use they were probably a bargain. I finally retired them though last year after repairing a flat roof. I kind of destroyed them. And I've been wearing just some old normal boots ever since, as they were the most hard wearing and comfortable work boots I've ever had. I've decided to treat myself to a belated birthday present. Of course, like everything else, they've gone up in price, more like £100 now. Screwfix still do them, but I've fallen out with Screwfix, so I went for a smaller retailer and got these. I'm avoiding Screwfix at the moment, as last week I ordered something online, well, it's probably a couple of weeks ago now, and I needed to send it back, and their only solution was to take it back to store even though I had it delivered. After a bit of an argument, they agreed to actually collect it, but I'm still waiting for my money back, and it wasn't a very good experience. So I'm keeping away from them at the moment until I get my money back. It's always good to find smaller companies to give you money to anyway. Anyway, I told you I was having a real moan today. Speaking of tool companies that owe me money though, I only just found out Axminster Tools went into administration last year. It happened in October and I missed it at the time, but I found out this week. It looks like the company has now been split into two parts, their manufacturing and their retail side. So they're still going. I've been using Axminster for years, way before I actually started doing some work with them. When I lived in Hampshire, I used to love going to their Basingstoke branch and have a good look round. Gone now, went years ago unfortunately. As the Badger Workshop channel grew bigger, I actually did some videos with Axminster and even went to their facilities a couple of times to have a good look round. And what tends to happen is I do a video and then they give me an affiliate code to put under the video, so I earn a bit of money if you buy the tool I'm talking about. All worked very well. Unfortunately, when they went under or went into administration, they owed me money along with a few other creators, and I don't think we're going to see that again. And that's how I found out this happened. I've been emailing Axminster for about the last 6 months with no reply from all my contacts. So I'll talk to the affiliate company and they told me about the administration, so it was a bit of a shame to hear it from them and not from the company that I've been dealing with for years. As I say, I've always liked Axminster Tools, I've liked working with them and I've liked their products well before I ever met anyone there. So I hope they do well. But I don't know what this will mean long term for the business. Maybe you all knew already and I'm just late to the game. But I think I'd want to know, especially if I was making a big purchase, because it might affect my purchasing decision. Anyway, something for you to do your own research on and look into. So sorry for being negative today and just moaning. It's just not been the best start of the year, but I'm sure things will be better by next week. And actually, it's given me a good excuse to catch up on some of those little jobs that you put off, like sharpening my tools. So hopefully I'll be back to my bubbly normal self next week and we'll actually get something built out here. I'll see you then.